about it. All right, you're welcome, and this is Crypto Trends Academy, our weekly review. Um, as you all know, my name is Innocent Obuja. I'm here to give you the overview for the market. What do we expect? A lot of doomsday. A lot of people have been talking about things about where the market is going. So many things, even the maybe the trends are showing something when you plot your graph, plot your moving averages. It may not be this and all that, but fortunately, some people who are trading futures have used that trend and then plot the graph, and it now goes the other way. Because one thing is certain that I'm going to show you why it changes that way. There are people who change the narratives. The billionaires, the smart entrepreneurs in the world have come into crypto. And they are putting, imagine when people are putting 80% of their investment into cryptocurrency, billionaires. That is to tell you that there is a way this thing has come to that I'm not sure that it's going to go the way people are saying it's going to go, because these are billionaires who have come to keep the market. And now you need to understand that once these people are in the market, a lot of people are missing it. If you are not careful, you don't know how to arrange your portfolio, you don't know how to pursue this market. If you go to where they are going, you are going to maybe the kind of crypto that they are buying, those things that they are doing, you just leave it for them and then move to another sector and rest yourself, or else you just be there, having issues, because these are big business people. They have the money. They just want to do all they can. These are not millionaires in dollars, because millionaires in dollars in crypto is not a big deal, but it's billionaires in dollars. That's what we're looking at for. These billionaires are coming into crypto, and all they want to do is to take it away from you. They've been lying to you. They've been showing you things. And if you become an active person that want to trade at this time, you may lose money. Active traders who trade futures, they may show you, and I know we have some of them maybe in this group or maybe part of this call today, who will always show how much we'll make in futures, but the losses, the liquidations are not shown. And that's one of the things I told my futures, group, people that I do, that we all do futures. I said, don't be showing people the gains, show them that the losses as well, the liquidations are much. So when you put it together, the safest trade that you can do in crypto is spot trading. So we'll call what we call realistic loss and unrealistic loss. There is still realistic gain and unrealistic gain. Maybe that's a training for another day. Maybe in our challenge group, I will explain that realistic gain and unrealistic gain, and then realistic loss and unrealistic loss. So you need to understand these things when you are in crypto to know exactly what to do, because it's a full training to get you understand that. So if you don't know all those things, it is hard for you to really move in crypto to understand how to trade spot trading properly. This is crypto. It has changed a lot of people's life, and it will change yours. But you need to understand the basics and follow it through. That's it. So what are the markets saying? Please, everybody, mute yourself. I don't want to lock you. I would have done that. So what's the market saying? Let's go. Let me share my screen and show you what the market is talking about right now. Okay, now let me share my screen. There's a big news, very big news. Look at the big news. Tesla begins accepting Dogecoin, an online store, displays price of several merchandise directly in main currency. That's Doge, Tesla. So now, can you see this now? You say that, okay, when you talk about this, you said what type of items listed in the lifestyle section of its shops. They have a lifestyle section of the shop, such as Giga Texas belt, buckle, cyber squad for keys, and other cyber whistle were priced in Doge. So the belt buckle was listed for $855 and so many other things if you go. So now this thing is a bullish news for Doge. And now people are beginning to look into, what will happen? And once this news came up, it now makes sure, it now puts Doge Doge now leaves 25% after Musk announces that Doge payment for Tesla. So this is it moves. Once he announced that this, these are people who are moving the market. They have a lot of this in there. And then, so once they just put this thing up, it really changed the way, things are done there. Now, let me show you one thing I want you to do. Let me go to Tesla. Tesla website. So that we can even look at this thing. So let's see what's happening there. So look at the electric car website. If you go, remember what I said, you go to the lifestyle section. So now where will you go? Let's look at the shop. You go to the shop, and then we'll move to the lifestyle section of the shop of Tesla. You see, look at it. You see Gigas Texas belt, $885. You see they are selling it with Dodge. No, Cyber Kit. Wow. This is $12,020 and all that. So they just put that, you just set it up, and you can do it, start, getting all these things with Dodge and all that thing. So these are just something. It's a bullish news for Dodge, and that means there are company accepting it as a currency. So it's something that is going to move to Dodge. As people are looking at Dodge, will you get to $1? If Tesla is not accepting it, you can remember when Tesla was using Bitcoin, accepting Bitcoin, but he said about because of the way they mine Bitcoin, the power and every other thing. And he said that soon once they finish, because they use it to buy their cars and everything. But you put it on the lifestyle section here, where you can buy accessories and some other things that you need to buy with Dogecoin. This is bullish news, and it's going to take it to the next phase, because that's it. So now when you look at it now, what is the next thing for people to do? Doge is going to move, because some people are supporting it. Doge is a meme coin, but now he's giving it value. That's the reason we see Doge moving up 25%, moving on that, because this news is just going to shake it. And now, another thing for Bitcoin is that Brazilian mayor to reportedly invest 1% of city's reserve in Bitcoin. That's one thing he said. So now, this is Rio de Janeiro Mayor Eduardo Paes talks about Bitcoin, and Miami Mayor and BTC Bull France Soares to Rio Innovation Week. And he said here, if you look at it, the mayor spoke about US currency-related ambitions in a parallel with Miami Mayor and Bitcoin Bull France Soares, who started accepting his paychecks in BTC in November 2021. People are accepting paychecks, even footballers. Some tennis sport players are accepting some of their currency. The news that came out this week, there are 2 NFL players who accepted their part of their payment in Bitcoin, and they said that they will pay some money to Bitcoin holders, about $1 million to Bitcoin holders, and so many things. There was a lot of bullish news, and those bullish news will scatter whatever this trend that you have. Whatever, there are bullish sentiment news that when it comes, whatever you have, the billionaires will not say, we are trying to take this in away from people, but the way it is with this bullish news, there's nothing we can do than allow this thing to flow. That's when whatever you plot down, when those things, there are so many news that came out this week, bullish news concerning Bitcoin. I just want to show you a little of it. Then the next one that makes Bitcoin become is when we now find out that Bitcoin miners showing strong accumulations at their inventory spike up. They are not selling. The miners are accumulating this thing. That's bullish. They have seen that, oh, the little one we are getting, the billionaires are coming. They are putting in money into this and all that. So for that reason, we are not going to sell. Either we allow. So when they now mine Bitcoin, instead of putting it into the market for sale, they keep it. Now, look at it. As pointed out by analysts in the CryptoCoin Post, the BTC miner reserve has shown strong uptrend recently. This seems to be a continuation of the accumulation trend from last year. The miner's reserve is an indicator that tells us the total amount of Bitcoin currently stored in the wallet of miners. So when the trend in the metric is towards up, it means miners inventories are growing as they stock up on more of the coin. Such a trend can be bullish for the price of the coin, as it shows miners are currently accumulating BTC. They are not selling. They have already seen something, okay, let's hold it. This thing is going to go up because 100K Bitcoin this year is something that is, that have been achieved already. You understand? So now, on the other hand, a downtrend in the indicator implies miners have started to dump their Bitcoin. This kind of trend is naturally bearish for the price of the crypto, as miners usually sell in big amounts. But now they are accumulating. They don't want to sell. How would they sell? At the prices at this point, they are accumulating. They don't want to sell one. They're looking at the price in the future. This thing has come to stay. Bitcoin is not going away this year, next year. It will be in the next 10 years. Do you think it will be at 100K in the next 10 years? No. At that time, we'll be talking about something big. But is it the kind of coin that you say, let us accumulate now with little funds? No, I will not advise you to do that. But it's going to show that the market, because Bitcoin is the king. He's the big boy. He set the pace. If he says, I'm going up, everybody is following. If Bitcoin is down, even if those who don't follow, later they will follow. I don't know how he does it, but he controls the market. So we all should know that we look at sentiment, we look at what people are talking about, and then we forget about what. Yes, you look at the plot, the graph, you look at what, you check these things on your chart in order to see if what you are seeing is correlating with what is happening. But most times, this sentiment news, this news like this bullish news will just turn the chart on its head. That's why you need to be very careful. It's when I saw some certain things that I know that I just tell us that no matter what, we are looking at 40, 42. We are still strong. So I don't see anything. So if you are at a loss and you know that the market is going between 40, 42, okay, it's already at 41, it's already at 42. Is it only $1 that I'm going to now sell my market at a loss? Okay, let me wait. As I said, it's 40, 42. You keep calm. And it has never come. The same time it happens before, I told us, okay, Bitcoin will not cross this price. I don't have to come and be telling you, oh, it's going down today, it's going up tomorrow. I said, good like this. I just look at the market, I look at the long-term trend. I just tell you about it so that you look at your market. Are you at a loss? Look at it. Just be like what I said today in our challenge group. I just came because some people were disturbing about a coin. Oh, this coin will make profit. I'm not going to take profit. I'm not going. I said, okay, for those who are itching to take profit at this time. But I'm saying that it's going to come down and then move up. So you now decide on which one you're going. Just a little drop and then up. So that time, if you want profit, you take. If it's okay, let me leave it for long-term profit. It will come down and go up. Why am I itching? Because I talk about it the other time and still come to my private, this coin is in profit. Can't you just take profit and all that? That's okay. But those itching for profit, that's for short-term gain. It's not bad because if you have lost so much money, when you see profit, you want to take it on the table. It's normal, but not in every coin. There are some coins that are so strong that you know, wow, even if you go down, no problem. It's a good thing for me to accumulate more. That's what crypto is all about. That's what crypto is all about. So now, what another news? The next news I want us to look for those who are Polygon-matic. This is a big news for you. Big news, big news. If you understand what EIP 1559 did to Ethereum when it was launched, the Polygon's much awaited EIP 1559 upgrade is scheduled to launch on mainnet next week. Wow, it's launching next week. I think it's on Monday or so, Monday or Tuesday that it will launch. Monday, it's Monday. I think it's Monday. We are going to check that. It's going to launch on Monday. So it's going to be a bullish trend for Polygon. So it may be like buy the rumor, sell the news. Maybe after the launch, if you have money now, you can get not a financial advice, get Polygon. Then by Sunday, Monday, okay, maybe if they launch on Monday, Tuesday, you can take it. That's not the money you, if you have Polygon, leave it, no problem. Polygon Matic is a good coin. But that you don't have it, but you just want to make money from buy the rumor, sell the news kind of. As the news just get out there yesterday or so, it started, arranging something on the Matic. Because what is this thing all about first? What are they launching? The question you ask. What are they launching? What effect would this thing have? Now I'm going to show you. It's a Polygon Matic, the leading Ethereum layer 2 scaling solution, has announced that the much anticipated Ethereum improvement proposal, EIP 1559 upgrade, has been scheduled to launch next week. This was made known via Polygon's official Twitter handle on the 11th January. According to the report, the upgrade, which will activate the burning of Polygon native token Matic. That's transaction. Once transactions are being done, the same thing is going to be burning some of it. So you know how many supply, total supply, the maximum supply of Polygon is 10 billion. And now this is going to be burning it. The 10 billion that they have. Matic is scheduled to launch on the mainnet 18th January. 18th, that is Tuesday. So by the rumor said the news can work, but it's usually very close to the time. So remember that. So Polygon tweeted, after the successful EPI 1559 upgrade on mainnet testnet last year, the much awaited London network on mainnet is here. EIP 1559 related. So you can just look at it now. Related API will be activated on the mainnet on the 18th January. Look at it. Know that after that's what they wrote here. So now what would this thing be doing? Let's look at it. Ethereum Improvement Proposal aims to change the fee market mechanism on the Ethereum network. The upgrade basically eliminates the first price auction as the main gas fee calculation. In the first price auction, people bid a set amount of money to pay for their transactions to be processed, and the highest bidder wins. With EPI 1559, there will be a discrete base fee for transactions to be included in the next block. For users or applications that want to prioritize their transactions, they can add a tip, which is called a priority fee, to pay a miner for faster inclusion. Although the EPI 1559 upgrade doesn't lower transaction fees, it allows users to eliminate cost better and reduce the number of users that are overpaid. The upcoming upgrade is expected to have a wide effect on the Polygon community, which includes developers, Matic holders, validators, and delegators. Everybody in the system will benefit from this. It will have effect on this. So now, what effect? Let me highlight some of the effect. The project is also expected to have a deflationary effect on the digital token Matic, since there will be reduction, remember, in its fixed supply of 10 billion tokens due to the bond. So now what would the bond do? Let's look at it here. It's according to the core team behind the project, the upgrade is expected to destroy relatively 27 million Matic in a year. What does that show you? Bullish trend for Matic. Because as they are burning some of their token based on transaction fee, as people are doing, it's going to be deflammatory. So as people are just doing transaction, it's burning some of the tokens. And it's expected that 27 million Matic will be burned in a year. Well, that is bullish for Matic. So if you're a Matic holder, that's why I said, based on this thing, now some people will just ape into Matic right now. So you can just ape in right now, not a financial advice, ape into it, and then by 18th, which is, or 19th, you just cash out, because every news like this, some people just say, what would this happen? Matic is going to go up. They'll just jump in and jump in, buy the rumor, and then say the news kind of. So by the time some people will start jumping in by Monday or Tuesday, you are cashing out. By Wednesday, you're off the market. And then have the one that you want to put. Matic is a good coin to keep. If you get it and then go and stick it, it's a good one. For those who have good money to trade, you can do that and all that. So now let me show you why I say the billionaires are coming into the market. Look at it here. He said, aside from Shark Tank, Mark Cuban said 80% of his new investment are in crypto. Mark Cuban, You know, there are people in Shark Tank then who are just like, talking bad of crypto. They said it's not because they believe that people in Shark Tank, Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs come to ask for money in US, people who are there, like, they call themselves billionaires, but they don't talk about crypto. They say now all of them have missed it and they are rushing back into it. Imagine Mark Cuban, he talked bad of crypto. He said crypto is not something that people should invest in, this, that. But now he's saying that 80% of his new investments are in crypto. But this is someone that said that cryptocurrency is bad. It's not something. If I bring you what Mark Cuban said about cryptocurrency, he's not saying that 80% of it. So what do you think that these people are doing? They have missed this thing. And most people have been using it all this while, making billions, and they are feeling that they are missing out. So what would they do? They will come and scatter the market. They will shake the table. And as they are shaking the table, most of you who know how to plot charts are helping them to spread fear, to spread uncertainty in the market. And then some people will panic and go and sell. And these people will happy, they'll just jump into it to pick it up. Because we want to be in control. So they spread the rumor that this thing is going to go down because everybody is just going to talk about what he had. Oh, this one said market is going to go down 50%. This one said market is. They spread it in the air. Everybody will be listening to that. Everybody will be saying, "Wow, it's true. I need to short now. If I'm on futures, the best way is to short." Yes, you short because you have already put the thing there. The fear is already there. In every group, in every WhatsApp group, every Telegram group you enter, everybody is spreading the fear. So what is happening? People are beginning to think, okay, if that is the case, let me be very conservative right now. I need to go and sell my coin. This one think the same, this one think the same, this one think the same, it will go down. Then they will just pick it up. This is somebody that don't have any investment in crypto. He talked about of it. Now he said 80%. Where is he buying it from? It's not from spreading views and people who sell. Of his new investment are in crypto right now. Now he said that Mark Cuban, look at this thing he said here. He said Mark Cuban said he didn't focus on the price speculations around cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Dogecoin, comparing it to game mansion, akin to that of stock. Now look at it. The billionaire Mark Cuban broke down the intricacies of the crypto space in practical terms. Speaking to Stewart on Thursday, Pukas, Cuban said he didn't focus on the price speculations around cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Dogecoin, comparing it to game massive akin to that of stock. The Dallas Maverick owner explained some of the basics of the space to Stewart, calling it decentralized and trustless, with token holders having a typically equal vote to determine the direction of each project, characteristics that appeal to the billionaire investor. He's now seen that the characteristics of the crypto appeal to him. And then he said, the investment I'm making now are not in traditional businesses, said Cuban. So he doesn't care about traditional businesses anymore. This is the guy that comes to when he goes to Shark Tank, his traditional businesses they are investing. But he said the investment, look at where I'm reading now. You don't know? He said the investments I'm making now are not in traditional business, said Cuban. He said 80% of the investment I make that are non-Shark Tank are in and around cryptocurrencies. So that means the only one he made that are into traditional businesses are the one that people come to Shark Tank to talk about. So if you invest into any of them, he said, the investment I make, the one he made by himself, that are non-Shark Tank are in around cryptocurrency. But people come to talk to him about traditional business and he invests. The people are running it. His money is working for him. He has a stake in their company. But the one he do on his own, he said, is around cryptocurrency. That's why I tell you, please, you need to be very careful. The billionaires are coming. We have 10 years from now. And 10 years is what I said. I don't know. You just have to understand. Look at, okay, there's something we talk about 10 years here. Let me read it. It's a cryptocurrency is hard to understand. And it's a hustle. But 10 years from now, these applications, there's going to be those that succeed, that will create its own economy. And just like the internet days, it will be the younger generation that figure it out first and is innovative. We still talk about 10 years. The billionaires are talking about 10 years. And I told you before 10 years that this opportunity we are seeing in crypto will end in the next 10 years. And I'm not sure if we get up to 10 years, but that's what people are thinking. So from now to the next 9 years, what will you do in crypto? That's one thing we need to understand. You understand? Look at, before his stance was very wrong. Okay, now let me see. They're supposed to talk about his stand here. Okay, look at it now. Okay, let me read this. He said the Shark Tank star stance on crypto assets has changed significantly in the last few years. He is one of them that said it is bad. With him once saying he would rather have bananas. Okay, good. Thank you for this right now. Because if I told you what he said the Shark Tank star stance on crypto assets has changed significantly in the last few years. With him once saying he would rather have bananas than gold or BTC. The billionaire investor has since backed Polygon Matic, invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in tokenized carbon offset, and called for more regulations on stablecoins. So this guy, these are people that have said that crypto is bad. Now they've missed out of it. Imagine, he said he'd rather have banana than have BTC. But now he said 80% of the one he does now is no more traditional business. And some people were still looking for traditional business to do. The billionaires are moving out of it and investing into crypto. The question you should ask, how will I invest into this thing very well? If the smartest entrepreneurs in the world, are going into this, what do I do? Are you getting? You just you said, look at this one, related things. He said, Mark Cuban owns 30% Ethereum because it is as close as we have a true currency. This Ethereum, BTC, and these are currencies. And look at what Cardano is doing. Look at now, even a meme coin, Tesla is using it to pay. People can use it to buy things. What are you thinking? The thing is changing. The game is changing. When I talk about 10 years, even this smartest entrepreneur, because anybody that's a billionaire in dollars, I call the person is one of the, a smart entrepreneur. So even this smart entrepreneur, Makuba, is talking about 10 years. I don't know where he got, I don't know why he says so, but me, the reason why I said 10 years is because I'm looking at, the whole thing getting full adoption. And then the main thing come, the rubbish coins will be fizzled away. That's why we have to be looking at what we are buying. And then what the time frame we have, because the rubbish coins will fizzle away. The main coins that have utility, that have what you say, that are solving real problems, will be there. So when we are doing this, that's why we look at this one. Can this one be in the next 5 years? If you will not, you just make your money and move into it, put it there either in a stable coin to go and attack another market, because you want to be at the point where this thing will come to become mainstream. Everybody in Crypto Trends Academy, more especially those in the challenge group, everybody should be billionaires in dollars, so that we can play the game side by side with them. If you don't have by that time, if you don't have the required funds, you can't play this game side by side with these billionaires. And that's what they're trying to do, to take it off you, so that they will control the game. But you have the opportunity to raise this money now, so that we can play this game. Listen, whatever it is, we need to play this game side by side. I don't know what your visions are. I don't know what your purpose are in coming into crypto. I don't know what you want to achieve. I just don't know, but you need to understand that we need to play this game side by side with these billionaires. These smart entrepreneurs that have come to take you, to rob you of your crypto by spreading few. Some of you will just come. Your money will just go down. The next thing you are afraid, this and that. But these people are there trying to make you to be afraid to leave it. Because let's say we have only 21 million Bitcoin. So if 21 millionaires get 111, it's not enough. 1 Bitcoin. But these people are buying many Bitcoins. If 21 millionaires buy 1 Bitcoin, 21 million Bitcoin is over. So that means the Bitcoin can be more than $1 million. If they buy it and hold it, say they know they sell. So just think where this thing is going. Not this small drop of, hey, Bitcoin is now 46, it's going to 40, you are shaking, this and that and this, without thinking in the future. That's why most times I don't respond to these things, because where I'm going is too far. So for me to come and respond issues of short-term drop, and then it's going to move, it's going to go, and I don't respond to that. I'm going in a different level, so I don't want. That's not what I want to talk. But I've already made that, training, and said that everybody have to develop your trading and investment strategy, and the strategy of investment of one person, respect it. And then you respect your own. If this is where the person is going, he wants to make short-term gains through features, through selling and all that, that's his own. Accept it with the person. He wants to make that money. But one thing is that you need to know that it's not all your coin that you are going to use for as investment coin or for long term. Some of them for let it grow up and make my money, put it into this place, make money, put it into you need to have that strategy in place. Because once you have that strategy in place, you can conquer this. Now, if you can't arrive to a future you cannot see. If you want to be a billionaire in dollars in the crypto space, you need to see it first. So that whatever happens, the short-term unrealistic losses will not deter you from where you are going. And don't jump into this space until you understand what is happening. So you know how to play this game. Most times, most of us have played this game in the wrong way, just calculate it as your school fees and say, no money is too big, no money is too small for crypto. It's all about you knowing how to start, but this is where the world is going. The billionaires who said bad about this, they are coming back, and now what they are thinking, we've missed, okay, how do we take over? We need to take over this space. So they have the money, they can create panic anyhow. You know what Elon Musk is doing? He can come and say good things, he say bad things, and he doesn't care. He's not selling his own, instead he's buying the dip. So all he just wanted to do, they have asked him, he said the Bitcoin he buy is not selling it. So all he just want to do, people can do anything. Whatever you want to do, you do. If you go down, they buy more. They are buying and all that. As you just go down to a point where if you go, they take it off because they put that ceiling to it. Please, just calm down to learn. Your future self will thank you for crypto. That's all I just want to tell you today. So now if you have any question, you can ask. And let me see if I can give you one or two coins that you need to look into. Although I give us coin that our time is already fast spent, but I can just maybe talk about a little about one or two coins as we continue to go. If you have any question, raise your hand. If you don't have, maybe I can just go to coin market cap and just give us analysis of some. But there's some coins many coins I'm still researching on, and there's a new coin that is coming up. I know that on Monday I'm going to give you that as a bonus. The bonus is because we most of them who are in the challenge group will not be able to meet till that coin is launched on Monday. So I really need to talk to us about it here. So that's why most of you are getting this. Most of you are going to get this offer today, because it's going to now be like a bonus for you tonight. Are you getting? So I'm going to give that, and I pray that we have time to do that. Let me look at some of the coins that I talked about last week, but I just want you to just have it. Because one thing that I want us to know, one coin that I talked about here last week is it Cardano? CAN. CAN, and then that's ADA. Those of you who speak Igbo, you know what ADA is all about. One thing I love about Cardano is that it's one of the first blockchain. That this blockchain is one of the first blockchain that came to address the shortcomings in the Ethereum network. I know that most of you don't understand, who are new. Ethereum is just like the second. It was launched in 2014. after Bitcoin. Bitcoin should make internet to become the internet of value. And Ethereum, when Ethereum launched, they launched with what we know as smart contract, which makes it internet to become internet of things. Before internet was internet of information, it's still internet of information to some people. They go there to access information. Lawyers go there to access information. Businessmen go there to access information about their business. Some people go there to access gossip or something or whatever they call blogs and all those bloggers that do Katapo or something. There are people who use internet for that. That's for them. And then there are people, that's internet of information. But when Bitcoin, blockchain and Bitcoin created, it becomes internet of value. So we can store billions online. That's value. Money is a value. So now you can store with Bitcoin, it shows us that we can store value on the internet. Then Ethereum came in 2014 to show us that the internet is internet of things. Anything can be done. Now metaverse has come, turning reality into physical, reality things will now become digital, and digital becomes reality. That's what it just means. You see people buying lands now, buying yachts, buying so many things online. It's internet of things, all with a smart contract. So you can build anything. There's so much things that you can do with a smart contract. We all know that this is the first one. Cardano is the first blockchain that implement what we call proof of stake consensus. That proof of stake consensus, in order to help things to go, is a protocol that improves the security and speed of the blockchain. It's Cardano that do that. When we look at the all-time high of, let's look at the all-time high here. You can see that even at this point, you can say, okay, you are coming in at this point. The all-time high has been at 2.5. That means it's even a good buy to buy. So now, one thing is that the thing is that the Cardano team, they announced the launch of a new protocol. They call it Hydra or something, Hydra. It's a layer 2 scalability solution that will make the Cardano network faster and more secure. That's why I said we should get it this year, because of that. They have done a lot of things. They are the most active team in crypto. They are building a lot of things. It's something, but when you look at it, these are cryptocurrencies that have come to stay for a long time. So the building and all that, but they need to make sure that they do something that will burn some of the supply. When you look at the supply here, the way I want to talk about these things, time may not permit me. I want to show you. You can see maximum supply is 45 billion. That is huge for me. Are you getting? So, but Cardano is going to create more dApps on the Cardano mainnet, and they are going to do what they call, they are doing what's the name of it? They call it Musli swap or something, Sudai swap that they do. That's a dApps that it's already confirmed that they will do. They have a lot of things that are coming. Because all these moves that Cardano is making, to me, is going to make them to be one of the best performers in 2022. That's my thought, but we just have to look into it. That's why I say we should, look into these things, because that's why I said, let me just talk about it again to tell you why. Why do I say that they will be the best performer? I don't just call about something and say that thing will do well, and then I don't know the reason why. Then another one that I'm looking at is the one we call Avalanche. Now, when you look at Avalanche, this one did very well last year. Most of you who have this coin, the coin did very well, not just because the market was bullish, but also because of the strength of the project. Listen to me. It's not because, okay, last year was bullish, that's why Avalanche did well. No, it's because of the strength of the project. To me, apart from Solana, Avalanche is still the fastest smart contract in the crypto industry today. Solana, to me, may be the fastest blockchain, but the smart contract of Avalanche, to me, is still ahead. Some people may disagree with me on this, but this is a personal opinion, Sha. How you get it? There's a difference between a smart contract and a blockchain. The blockchain of Solana, no doubt, is the fastest kid on the block. But to me now, Avalanche is still the fastest smart contract in the crypto industry today. So for me, I see 2022 looks great for the team. For them, it looks great despite the first week of January. Things just go down the other way. For those of you who have it before, you can look at it and all that. January is always like that. Avalanche is still one of the coins expected to perform very well in 2022. But now, there's something you need to look at. How many of these coins do you have? So that if you do the well you want to do, because I'm talking about you moving from thousands to millions, from millions to billions. So, but that's a lesson for another day and all that. So now, to me, what's the, just like we look now, and let me see the all-time high. That's why I said, despite what happened, it's not even dropped much. It didn't drop much. It didn't drop much. But what happened, we should look at it, that it didn't drop much. It didn't drop much. So now, if you look at it, it didn't drop much. So, still okay. So now let's look at the, there's no supply here. There is just total supply 395 million. Why? No data. I've never checked this. So, but okay, I have to go another way to check it to see the maximum supply of Avalanche. I was just checking about their project and everything, but I've not checked this thing here. Okay, no problem. Let's leave it. That's one of it. I just want to give you some little information about this. Where we have Solana. I think I called Solana last week because I'm still researching on other coins I want to talk about. Solana is at 148 now. We all know that Solana has had a very good time in the market for the less than 2 years. They have been in this market. I showed you that this thing not just last year, okay? No, last 2 years. That's 2020. This is 2022, yeah? They came in 2020. That's when they started. And just from 50 cents, it moved to 250. That's huge, just like that. 50 cents. And Solana, no, the secret is because of 500 and something million. That's the supply. So you have to, so the Solana team, they have managed to develop one of the fastest blockchains. And by 2021, they had already posted, an incredible, they say that 50,000 transactions per second. That's what they said, which is the fastest throughput in the market. Till today, except another blockchains maybe that will come this year to go and look. I'm still looking at any blockchain that will come out this year. Let them come out with 20 cents. And they are very good and all that. I won't listen to what anybody said. We'll just jump into it. Maybe we'll just pray for one. Maybe one part that will now do 100,000 transactions per second. Do you understand? So, but why did I say that they will still do well with that kind of amount of money that they made for people? And do you understand? So, but now, to me, Solana team is not done yet. They are still busy doing a whole lot of things. A lot of things are coming on top of Solana right now. So now there's this recent announcement that they made from the team that they will be, making Solana network even better with so many things that they want to add. The team is working on what the mainnet, and they call it POH protocol to increase the network scalability. Do you understand? So many things that they said. So this will make Solana even more powerful and might attract more users from slow blockchains, those who are now, okay, you cannot do a multi-chain. This blockchain, let me now move to this one that is more faster and better. So they will just go back there and begin to do which one try. You can know we have multi-chain tokens, just like USDT, they are on Tron, they are on Solana, they are on Ethereum, they are on, so and if you want to make withdrawal of USDT now, that's the one that you will know properly. You can choose any network. That means they are on that blockchain. Are you getting it? So now some people will now be moving from other blockchains and be coming. And once they are coming to Solana, what will happen to Solana? You will take it up to the next phase. Do you understand? The speed that they are having, the security and reduction of the gas fee. That is the thing that will see more projects join the network. My thought and my belief is that Solana is just the next thing that is going to do well. So just look at it and then find a way to get into it. Then there's a new one that I want to show us now, which I'm thinking that is going to, to do well. Let me see this coin. Where is it? I was researching on it the other day. Okay, yeah, I did this one. All right. Yes, this is it. This one. Yeah. Now, look at this coin now. You just be looking at, okay, wow, why is it like this and all that? To me, there are several reasons that this coin may do well. I was just looking at it and checking it. Maybe one of the best performing cryptos in 2020. Now, first, it is one of the new cryptocurrencies. It was launched end of July, I think, end of July 2021. End of July, let me see when the market was launched. But they are still in development stage. The why I'm calling it because they are still in development stage. Year 7, you see it. End of July, 2021. And they are still in development stage. So I'm still watching them. They are still in development stage. They are doing a whole lot of things that they are doing. And so there's so much of this project that is yet to be released. The second reason to me is that distributeness of this project, the way they are doing their things, the way the developers' objective and so many things I've been talking with the team. So the team is building one of the most powerful DeFi projects. So this will be the groundbreaking project for me if they get it right. It's just like this buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing. That's why I'm giving it to us. For those who want to really go back and then look and all that, the one, especially with the launch of the zero gas fee blockchain that they said they will launch. At the start, I said, how would people pull this thing off? They said they will launch a zero gas fee blockchain. I said, what? They are building what we call a complete DeFi ecosystem, including exchange and blockchain. It's still under development. That's why I'm giving it to you people, so that you look into it properly and check. Now, with a faster, I'm talking about looking at the blockchain that is coming and every other thing. There's so many things that you can look into now. Okay, let me show you something. Let's look at this thing, supply now. I know it's about 1 trillion, much more supply. It be like a meme coin, but not. Now let me show you the website where you can go and check much about it. If you go to this place, you can read more about this bigot and all that. So now you now look at their white paper, the audit white paper, and every other thing about it, and you can buy it and stake it, and then wait for what is happening. Your products, your audited and other things they are doing. They are still under development. That's why they have not started making noise. That's to me, I just look at them, okay, these people, I really want to do something. The team is known and chatting with them. They're not like some of the main coins that are invisible. That's one of the things I want to show us today. So with this, I feel that we need to read more on what they do. What are they going to do? Why are they, the thing that they said they would do, it looks like, something that will not work, but it's true. They have the blockchain development and roadmap and everything on that, lending and exchange fees ongoing, and so many things that are doing. So they are inside developing. And once they are done, people will just be surprised. Okay, let's look at where you can get it now. Let's get to the market. Okay, maybe in our this thing will talk more about this coin. We'll talk more about it in our challenge where I can cool down and let's dissect it together. And then because I like coins that are just inside, they don't talk, they are building what they are building and they are setting up and all that. They just launch on Binance this thing for them to be able to build their own and do other things, and then have a staking platform as well where people can really buy their coin, you stake it and wait for the development that is coming in and every other thing that they want to do. They're really doing a lot, and I feel it's something that you should know so that it will not be like I didn't tell you that. So now, but that's more, we'll look more on that. Let me give you maybe one more before I now give you one of the bonus. All of them I just look like bonus because I'm just giving you real information, and then maybe I'll show you how to connect and stake your, just buy it to money because this thing is not much. These are not like main coins without it. You can see that the project have face. They have real people who are backing it up and everything. So before you know it, you'll be surprised at what this coin is going to do. So to me, I'm seeing them as one of the biggest gainers for 2022. I'm not a financial advice, but they are new and they are really working on different things altogether. Not like main coins and all that. These are real projects and they're looking at the future with so much, so much hope, and we want to do that together with them. I think I'm with them. I just believe what they said. Now the next one, I don't think. Okay, let me just do this one last. Let me find this coin. Is it cent or what they call it? Okay, now. So let me just find this now. So now this one, no, it's not which. I don't think this one. How do they call it? Cent. This one. Okay. Okay, now this is a project that is just also new, but because of time, I'm not able to explain this for us properly. But I want to just go straight. I will explain that later in some of our trainings, and then you can look into this where I'll be able to talk. I'm looking at time now, because I want to give you time to work. So let me go straight to this thing I said I want to give you. What they call it, for those of you who are here, because I want members here to be able to look into it and be part of it. So now it is this coin, Messana. Messana is launching on Monday. They are launching on Monday. We have time to discuss about that project already on, but this one we don't have now. Now look at the site here. If you come here, they are going to launch for the first time after going to their ICO and some other things. It's a crowd computing network and so many things. They finished the IPO, and I feel it's a coin that we should look into because what they are planning, they are launching straight on Gate.io this Monday. So if you go to Gate.io, you see more about it. They are really very, very, they have so much plan for what they want to do. Just we look at it and all that, look at the coin. Messana is the coin. Launching on Monday. Oh, is it Monday? Yes, Monday. They're launching on Monday. Let me see the time. Monday. Today. I think Monday should be around 12 or something. I'll keep us posted on the time. I'll keep us posted on the time. Okay, maybe I will talk to the community to look at what their plans are and when they want to launch. But I've been doing some findings about them. It was so impressive. I'm so impressed about what they are doing and all that. So this is going to be on January 17th. Today is 15th and all that. So the time is going to be, it's on 17th, but then the time I will look at the time and get it. And the information I got from them, that on the 17th, they are launching on Gate.io. It's already in Gate.io. You can check it at the new page to see when they are launching and other things. So I look at it as something that we can just pull in and know how to do it, pull it and pull out. But if you don't enter on time, please don't rush into the market. Allow it to now come down and then we'll ride it up. So don't just be fast to getting into this. But this is a coin to watch for 2022. This is one of my, I just give it to you in a general group, just like my free coin, for you to just have this for 2022. And I have it on record, so it will be a witness that I did. And I give you this one again for you to have this for this. But we'll talk more about this coin in our in our challenge group. Everything we are going to look into it, look at the staking so you can get it, stake, and then forget it. Remember, the coin is not even much. As you can get more of it, and then just take it and forget about it. Are you getting? So they just launched their swap exchange on 7th of December 2021, and so many things that are happening. They are just quiet, building and building and building. And before you know it, people will just see it. He has done so and so percent. Let me see what percentage has it done. People have not seen it yet. So the bit. Let me see. Because it's still new. Okay, and different thing is still new, so it's a very good coin to enter now. Look at it, all-time low. No data yet. All-time high have been 0.40, so it's still very new, just very new. So you need to just get into it now. That has been in August 2021, 5 months ago. And now that the all-time low is not shown, so we are going to look into that. And we still have opportunity to get, so if you can cancel 2 or 3 zeros here, that's a good one. We can do 3 0, even 4 0, no problem. Or maybe let's say 3 this year, because they are here for a long time, so they can cancel the 2 zeros. At least you can buy this one in also, we make it and then go and stick it and forget about it as you continue to grow. That's fine. So when you now get it, you get more coins, and then you have money. You can just take it for 6 months and take it for this and all that. So we'll now talk about this and know how we go about this in our class. All right, we thank you all for coming. If you have questions, you're free to ask right now. You free? Any question? Any question? Because I just want to round up. Question. Okay, Mr. Brown.
Okay, just to confirm, this the BitGet, is it only denominated in BTC and Ethereum?
Yeah, no, it's on Binance Smart Chain, so you can use BNB to buy.
Okay, BNB.
You can even buy on this thing now. The market here, L Bank, Bank. Yes, you can buy at L Bank.
Okay, it's also an L Bank.
Yeah, it's an L Bank.
Okay, okay. All right, thank you.
All right. All right, but if you want to stake it, you have to transfer it to your Binance wallet. That's to your MetaMask or to your SafePal or to your, so that you can connect it to their distance to stake.
Okay.
So we'll work on this. We'll work on the stakings and all that.
Okay,
just
thank you.
So then stake it there and forget about it. I'm seeing them as one of the biggest gain of 2022, and it's just for us to really get it. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now, Madam. I didn't see your hand up, so but I see your mic, go up. Any question, please? I want to round up for today. If you have questions to ask,
yes, sir.
Ask right now.
Yes, sir. Mr. Innocent.